Besides that, good morning from my side. I'm Stephan from IBB Beteiligungsgesellschaft, and I have the pleasure, together with Desi, to introduce what Berlin can do for you. So one topic today is change. Yesterday we heard inspiring and ambitious pitches from companies who want really change their markets and make really an impact in their markets. And that's the topic today. So, the green one. So, Berlin, city of change. When we remind ourselves what Berlin looked like in the former times, 30 years ago, so it was a very sad and empty place, not very much business activities. So, a place to discover and to develop. And when we look at Berlin today, this picture shows only a very small piece of Berlin. Go out and discover Berlin. I think that tells you how Berlin has changed. And change, that's the topic we at IBB, we have enabled change and supported change in our portfolio. These are some of our portfolio companies from the past and active portfolios. So for example, here, they changed the way how we navigate in cities. In former times, we had maps on our knees. Here, the former Gate 5, they were the first who focused on location-based services and put the navigation on the smartphone. So they were acquired by Nokia and developed as here and now sold to the automotive industry a couple of years ago. Second, totally different market is Blinkist. They changed how we grasp the content of books by condensing it to a very small blink, and you can read and grasp the topic very quickly. Another market, EMI, electric mobility, free-floating scooter sharing. They were the first to offer this here in Berlin, and now we are active in 5 cities in Germany, so they grew tremendously. Third one, Thermondo. We heard yesterday from Philip. They changed the way how we install heatings and exchange heating systems in private households. Ubitricity did this with electric vehicle charging systems. They made these sockets in the city very cheap so that they can be multiplied by very affordable cost. Lumenaza, they also presented yesterday, they make it possible that you can use the electric power of your neighbor from their rooftop, and you can be built for this in a software system which is offered by Lumenaza. Outfittery, also a totally different market. They changed the way how you can shop gloves, especially for men. You were sent a box where you can choose what you want, and the rest you can send back to Outfittery. So that's curated shopping. And last, that's Babbel. They changed the way how we learn languages today. So it's on our mobile devices, and I think it's quite common. Most of you may know this company and already used it. So the factors for success, what all these companies have in common, they are all located in Berlin. That might be one factor, so that they have here these very active environment, good and affordable stuff in the city. They have a huge market they address, an elaborated business model, and a very open management team. I think that's what we heard yesterday as well, that management team is really key for the success of these companies. And there are teams which are open, which listen to advice and can implement the advice of investors and from the network. And of course, they have a product which is with clear USPs, so they can make a difference in their markets. So the network and partners, that's what we offer from our side. We invest in these companies and are one of these investors. We are focused on early-stage venture capital investing in Berlin-based companies with a team of 16 professionals we developed to one of the most active venture players here in Berlin. And we have an experience of more than 20 years in the meantime. So we have seen all the ups and downs of the industry in the last 2 decades. In our network, we have invested with other investors, so that's our focus. We do co-investing and investing in consortiums. More than 300 other investors we have invested along, and an active portfolio of 65 companies. And the good message for you, when you plan something in Berlin, we have funds left for further investments. Our active investing funds are more than 100 million euro. 250 million euro we have overall funds under management. So that's it from my side. I now will hand over to Desi to explain what IBB, our mother company, can do in a much broader sense. So you're focused more on the overall economy, not only on the high-tech startups. So,
absolutely. Thank you, Stephan. Yeah, hello. Like Stephan introduced me, I'm Dessislawa Thordsen, and I'm a key account manager at the IBB. The IBB is a business and development bank of the federal state of Berlin. And I like to give you a short overview over our IBB products for corporate finance. And one thing, please keep one thing in mind. If you have any topics that apply to the field of finance, it could be really useful to talk to us. I'll show you why. We offer a wide range of instruments. We have grants, we have loans, we have guarantee programs. So I will give you a short overview now. Let's start with the first bubble. The IBB business team is 100% subsidiary of us, and she offers founding bonus. I will explain it later. That's my last minute. It's a brand new program that starts on the 1st of July. Then they have a coaching bonus. These are grants for coachings, especially for startups who want to improve their business plan in the beginning. The program transfer bonus has a very nice aim. It aims to make it easier for startups to cooperate or to work with research institutes to solve a specific program. The business plan competition is quite famous. This is a good possibility for startups and founders to develop their business plan in a very professional way and to get some hints of professionals, and everything is for free. The D-Gut is a fair. It will be on the 12th of October, and a good opportunity to meet startups and the whole network in Berlin. Let's come to the following 3 points. These are the core products of the IBB. The first bubble shows the grants and the public loans. We have a very famous R&D program called Profit, and we have one program for the early stage and one program for really project financing. And you can get grants up to 400,000 euro per project partner in this program, and loans up to 1 million. A second really famous grant program is the Common Task Program, also known as GRW program. This is for startups and established companies, and it's very interesting because you can get up to 30% grants on an investment. Imagine you're building up a production line for 1 million, and you can get up to 30% grants for it under specific conditions. The next program, Innovation Assistant, is a little program, but I like it because as a company you can apply for 20,000 euro grant if you hire young academics. And you can use it 2 times in a year. The next program, Program for Internationalization, is a program where you can apply for grants if you go on a fair, not only in Germany, but also globally. Let's come to the next bubble. These are more classical loans and guarantees. I pick out the Wachstumsprogramm. What we do as IBB is that we work very close together with the local house banks. If you're, for example, an established company and you want to expand and build up a second production line and you need 5 or 10 million euros, and the local bank says, you grew up so fast, and a little limit, not so sure. If we can give you this amount, then you can ask us, and we will talk to the house bank and try to get a deal to share risk. I'll pick out another program, Berlin Start, also a very nice program for startups. Here you can apply for a classical loan up to 500,000 with a good business plan, a good idea, a smart team, and you get a guarantee on top. You have to give a guarantee to your house bank if you apply for, but the Bürgschaftsbank zu Berlin-Brandenburg gives an 80% guarantee on top. So it is easier for the local bank to approve the request. The next step is if you grow very, very fast, sometimes it's good to look at the financial structure and to use mezzanine capital. We offer a program, Berlin Capital, for this. VC capital, you told us enough, I will skip this, therefore. And as I said, the last minute is for the new program, Gründungsbonus, and we're very proud to present it now, because it's a very little, but a very smart program. Startups and freelancers can apply for this program. It's a grant. They have to be not older than 1 year. And there are some general conditions. They have to be small and medium enterprises. They have to be really innovative with their project, to set up a company in a good team, and to be based in Berlin. And then they can get up to 50,000 euro grant. The one thing is they need a co-financing. For example, if they need 100,000 euro, they can get up to these 50,000 grants. And they can use it for startup costs, for investment working capital, for third-party services, and so on. So this was my short overview, and I give back to you, Stephan.
Thanks a lot for the attention. And I think when you remember not a single detail, what you should remember whenever you plan something in Berlin, talk to us, get in contact with us. So, thanks a lot.